Hello everybody, this is Ruler of Ice and welcome back to Let's Play CONARIUM. And I'm going to continue where I left off last time, so let's get down to it as soon as this game loads up. Several other examples of the composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape. They were mostly damaged and generally in a really bad shape. The last parts were completed by the artist's imagination. Strange, from those pictures it seems like they all have third eye. This game actually intrigues me. Quite a lot actually. So, oh yeah, I was talking to this one. Still wonder what that is. And why did it require this? Oh, by the way, I just had a thought. What is this? Scientifically, the pineal gland, also known as the pineal body, CONARIUM or epiphysis cerebri, is a small endocrine gland in a vertebrate brain. Oh, really? It's part of a brain. It is located in the epithalamus, near the center of the brain, between the two hemispheres. The pineal gland produces melatonin and serotonin. This is quite scientific, so forgive me if it's going to cause you headaches. But mystic traditions and philosophy describe it a different role. Green Descartes regarded it as the principal seat of a soul and the place in which all our thoughts are formed. And in the writings of Madame Blavatsky, it was explained with the Hindu concept of the third eye, or the Ajna chakra. Oh, really? If that's true, I didn't actually know that. As part of the human body, or not fully understood today, it holds its deep-rooted place as one of the most important links between our material and the continually degrading mystic nature. Right, I have to remember that this is 1949. Superstitions and mystic things were believed quite easily back then. And who's to say they don't exist? Oh, I can move my flashlight like this. Oh, okay. Oh, trophy item. Really? Right. Anyway. And this I have already looked at. Oh, right. I'm going to go back to the lockers. Because, there's something I have to check. I have a name now. So which locker is mine? Anne Hansen had the one with figurines. But which one is mine? Strange, I don't have a locker here. I don't have a locker here. If I remember my name correctly from the last episode, I don't have a locker here. Strange. I can't turn on the lights. Actually, I don't need to turn them on. They already are. Okay, next room. I'm going to check these.
Locked.
James Barlow's locked, huh? Dr. Faust. This is the leader of the expedition, right?
Locked.
Oh, of course. It actually sounds like a train is moving outside instead of a store. I know it's a snowstorm. Ah, this is my room. Frank Gilman.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
How can... Oh, right, amnesia. I forgot that you have amnesia. Okay, so... this is pretty much... done. Then. There's nothing in here. Anymore. What's making that noise? By the way, did I close this door? I don't remember. I know this is the wrong way. Oh, automatic lock. Automatically closes off. This way. The door sound is so creepy. It's coming from one of these rooms, I guess. Oh, these are bunks. Wait a minute, these are bunks for what? The rest of the crew? I guess. Hey, what is this? Hansen's notes. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he is holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower. We seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation again and again, but I still can't remember the contents. During working hours, sometimes I hear his voice through the radio. It is not in a form of meaningful sentences, but more like some unconscious mutterings. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, but I hate the very idea of the suspension I will probably face. There was blood on the note, though. Were you bleeding? Oh, by the way, there is something that that I want to check. This standard walkie-talkie. Can I?
This is Frank Gilman. Can anybody hear me? Over. It's no use.
Where does this lever go to, by the way? Actually, I need to go back. I actually have a thought again. But first, let's check this. What is this? One of the composite sculptures we've come across during our initial field trips. It has an open third eye on its forehead as well as inside its hand, which, I think, indicates some kind of state of knowing because allusions to knowledge and elder things recur all the time in almost every bas-relief we have discovered so far. All this leads me to believe these creatures inhabiting those holes have acquired some kind of knowledge from the elder things, fabled creatures from primal myths. I don't know this myth. I actually don't know this kind of myth at all. Never heard of it. There's also another thought on my mind now. That shadow I saw. There was a note on the wall. Who is this? Or rather, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought... Oh well. Thought there was something else there. What's this then? A butterfly, nothing else. I have to go back. Because there's something actually I need to check. Here. The radio room. Maybe if I use this here.
This is Frank Gilman from Upperwatt Antarctic Expedition. Over. Can anyone please answer me, for God's sake?
Okay, I thought if I was near the radio itself, I would get something from walkie-talkie. It was just a thought. And yeah, the other thought I had. This. Familiar visits the lower chambers once more in the form of a black cat. So maybe the shadow I saw was a familiar. If it's a familiar, why? What does it want? Familiar usually follows someone else. So, why? Jesus. So creepy. It's so creepy. Where did it even go? The shadow. These are gloves. Ooh, leave gloves here. And there are jackets here too. So at least 2 crew members should be here somewhere. Nothing interesting. What's making that noise? It's as if some lantern is rocking back and forth. And what is this then? Unknown note. I'm inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflections of our waking experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy, somehow I can explore while I am dreaming the vistas of grandeur. An alien prospect and unnatural disposition, so vividly expressing the utter extent of this world, I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skill to describe my visions. All I know is that all this became evident after the CONARIUM sessions that started. So... sessions that use that special glove? I wonder why. Even though I am not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed, while in an unconscious state, into the oblivion, crossing the line beyond the wall of sleep. Al Ferguson. It does make me think something. I keep expecting to see that shadow again. And I'm not sure if it's a friendly shadow or not. Or rather, neutral shadow. There's no friendly shadow. A key? I guess to the John DeWitt's room. I guess John DeWitt had 2 sons. Or at least 1.
It's locked.
Okay.
Locked.
Okay, I have a key to John DeWitt's room. Except, John DeWitt's room is not here. It's not here. Oh right, this is the crew rooms, I forgot. But where is John DeWitt's room then? It's not over there, that leads outside.
Stuck.
Something's blocking it, I guess. I guess this is the only place I haven't been to yet. The elevator. Is it still working? There's this. It is still working. Wait a minute, I'm going down. Why am I going down? The base wasn't that big actually, so I doubt there's a second story. Second level. What is this place? An autosave, huh? What the? This is impossible. This can't be. There's a tree underneath the earth. Just what is this base? And what was it built for?
It's stuck.
So it is a shadow, and it's guiding me, I guess.
It won't open.
It doesn't attack me, so it's not hostile, I guess. No, not yet. Not yet. Biolab 1. Oh, no thanks. I'm not risking that yet.
It's stuck.
Biological hazard. Do I have a protective suit? What was that? Depot. But what was that sound?
It's stuck.
What was that sound? Link elevator. I really don't think I should be following the shadow. This leads to another area. Well, if I die, I die. What are these spores? These look like spores. They're not coming down. And that sounds like an alarm. What is this? A cylinder. Phonograph cylinder. Wait a minute. Is this that type of cylinder where there are pictures? Is it that kind of cylinder? About the origin of the CONARIUM. Oh, Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin. But again, these sources do not hint that any existed on Earth except in the dreams of those who like to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. The sessions we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nerve systems to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If used too much, it affects the body to breaking point. But now I'm used to its non-human sensations. I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb much more. Than ever before, feel unconfined and much more receptive. But the most peculiar aspect of the sessions are that because it is a shared experience, I'm able to receive impressions, ideas, and even memories which belong to the other participants. Usually my mind wanders after the sessions end, and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorients feelings and bodily functions, but I believe that what it offers is of immense importance. There was a light fixture. Where did that light come from in the corner?
Unfortunately, one of our researchers, C. Lenning, was found dead in the biolab last Tuesday. Cause of death is currently uncertain, but judging by the accumulation of a mass of green substance found in his mouth and throat area. Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, thinks that Lenning was smothered by small, sticky greenish clumps that look like pollen, belonging to the living samples of the plant Sahiti, which is thought to have become extinct during the Paleozoic era. Dr. DeWitt will perform a post-mortem examination on his body soon.
Wait, who died? Who died? Phonograph recording about the death of C. Lenning. Lenning died. Unfortunately, one of our researchers, C. Lenning, was found dead. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, right, I remember now. Of course. That's how it first started, the microphone. That's how a microphone was first invented. You talk in the cylinder, and it records your voice. It's not the best way, but it was something.
Locked.
I'm actually also... Well, I'm not sure actually if I can die. I haven't met any enemies.
Locked.
Okay, so that's that. Overall Expedition Handbook. Oh, I can come here. What is this tree? Glossopteris. Is that the name of this tree? Wait a minute. What is this? Am I seeing lava down there? I'm not sure what I'm seeing. And what is this tree? And what is this tree growing? It doesn't seem like ice. More and more questions are arising, and I don't have any answers. X Temple, X Flooded Caves, X Base. Revision camp equipment was deployed to the underground caverns below the base without any problem. Submarines also work great. They are fast and maneuverable beyond my predictions. We've started exploring some parts of the underwater passages, but it is slow going. Underwater cave? So there's an underwater cave here somewhere. That's the base. But where am I now? And how do they...
It's stuck.
So there's a temple here. I'm not sure if I should really follow that shadow. I really don't. I still have that key to John DeWitt, but where does it lead? What does it unlock, I should ask. I'll actually head back, because I have a feeling I missed something. And badly. I'm not going to follow that shadow yet. Because I have a feeling that if I do, I'm going to miss something badly. I also really think that, I also really think that, those sounded like footsteps. Can't pick that up. Why am I hearing footsteps? All of a sudden. I actually do kinda hear this. Oh, wait a minute. Is it the locker? Yes, it was a locker key.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
About a mental problem. I've noticed a very curious and dangerous development in the psychological condition of the whole crew that compels me to record this note as an initial diagnosis report. The problem is a special intensive of 3 subjects, Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman. Really? Me? Whom I have been inspecting closely since the onset of their psychological degradation. During the past 2 nights, the aforementioned subjects awoke, screaming in their beds, thus affecting and demoralizing all the crew members. When I spoke to them personally, I noticed some serious deviations in their behavior patterns. As time progressed, I noted deep changes in their mental conditions. When really pushed, they clearly started to behave like someone else, which led me to believe I was facing some sort of multiple personality disorder, but it is too early to draw any conclusions. Other subjects are not too far a cry from their normal personalities, but the difference is, of course, obvious. The condition is getting worse by the day. It's getting worse day by day, and a serious medical examination is needed to be carried out on everybody displaying such symptoms. I informed Dr. Faust and warned him about the consequences. He looked worried, but nevertheless hasn't mentioned it to me since. With the weather conditions we have been having lately, it seems extremely unlikely that we shall receive professional help from the outside world, or will be able to send anybody away for a thorough medical examination, which is the only sane thing to do under the circumstances. Okay. So it was a locker key that I picked up there. That is so strange. My flashlight reaches all the way over there to that window. Why did the developers make it so that the doors close automatically? It's so creepy when they close. Okay, I don't think there's anything else actually here. That was strange. Now I'll actually go. But it is strange. I have a feeling that I will come back still. There are too many locked doors here. And I believe they hold the answers. But this place makes me wonder. This actually makes me think of Myst. The Myst games. Because I can believe something like this would come out in that game. But here it's strange. Did I actually... Oh yes, I did try. Okay, so the only way forward is now the link elevator. There's nothing else here. What do these barrels contain? I don't know if I should close the door or not. So what is this then? Link elevator has been set up. It can now reach both the tower and bottom levels below the base. Camp equipment and pods for the portable submarines are being transported to the first campsite. Tower base cavern entrance. So exactly which... Am I in the middle? I seem to be in the middle. And I don't think I should be heading to the cabin entrance yet, at least. Also, there's one thing I should actually check. Oh. Wait a minute. What am I trying to read here? I don't know what I'm trying to check here now. What is this? What are you getting? Autosave? That's the familiar. That's the familiar. Who are you, little kitty? You're not even a kitten. So what are you then? Oh, wait a minute, this must be the plant. What did I do?
This is Frank Gilman from the Upawat Antarctic Expedition. Over. I was unable to reach anybody.
So what am I hearing? What am I hearing? What the? Wait a minute, this is open now. I'm still hallucinating. I'm still hallucinating. I can't shine that part. So I'm being forced here. Guided. What? What the? Okay, something is definitely not right here. And I guess this is, if I had to guess, this is Lenin.
Who is this? It's impossible to determine with so much decomposition.
I don't need to. Oh, a key? A key to what? What is this? We have finally finished excavating the monolith that was silently waiting for a soul to see it again. Situated within the circular building, we reached with the link elevator. That magnificent piece of carving was buried halfway down under a mound of debris, and most probably could have been written in the earliest pages of history. I cannot describe exactly my feelings for the first time, when I stood aghast, contemplating the gigantic stonework inside of those time-worn halls of silence. Only God knows how many ages have passed since its initial carving. Just thinking about its age sends shivers down to my spine. Which civilization could have constructed such grandeur, now waving a forlorn goodbye without giving away the secrets of its masters? Furthermore, even though most of them are damaged beyond repair, we spotted some symbols resembling the rock art of the Sahara Desert in southeast Algeria. We don't have any strong evidence to suggest anything, but Cornel Blake clings mostly to the continental drift theory. In any case, we don't have enough data on its age, but it is evident that history needs to be rewritten yet again. Okay, I'm going to presume this is C. Lenin, because that's who died here. But if it died from the plant, then shouldn't I be dead too, now?
Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base.
Pre-human?
Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base. Who is this? It's impossible to determine with so much decomposition.
Can't open these at all. Oh, it was a key to this room. Save. The screen's getting static again. Are you an illusion? Well, what? What? A memory?
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
I remember that line.
I think you should retire to your room. I'm going to think a bit more.
Wait, there's someone on the seat. Is this my memory? That must be Faust, then. Oh man, it's so dark. Oh, thank you. What the? What is this? This has to be my memory. But a memory of what? And why is this place so decrepit? Again, so many questions. Not enough answers. Okay, I'm definitely hallucinating. Either that or I'm living a memory. One of the two. What is that sound?
Locked.
Can't open any of these. Seems.
Locked.
Well, this one's open. Is this one open?
It's locked.
Nope. And I don't have my flashlight on. Nor my inventory. So this is something of a memory then. What are you? No, no, no! What was that? First CONARIUM event and a brief visit to the past. I'm at a complete loss for words. Simple remarks are insufficient to express my feelings right now. Was it a premonition or a vision? How I should interpret all of this? I don't know exactly. Suddenly I found myself drifting into a familiar room. A room that was long buried in my graveyard of memories, scribed on epitaphs of things long past. So it was a memory. And that's a CONARIUM event? I thought that was when there's a spear around. The one I saw in my room. Oh, that meeting room, whatever it is. What is this then? All the city ruins, Cyclopedia City, Mountains of Madness. So these are access where they found something. It's pretty center of the Antarctic, by the way. Dr. Bell's note on the diverse mixture. Oh. Diverse, a legendary drink of the oldest myths. I heard about that elusive mixture decades ago when I was writing my thesis on Salvia divinorum, also known as the Sage of the Diviners. An entheogenic plant used mostly in religious or shamanic ceremonies. Okay, that explains the book I had in the meeting room. I saw in the meeting room. For centuries, no one could gather any information about it, other than its legendary mystical psychoactive properties. In some sources, it was the drink of the gods, while in others, a key for opening gates to places that lie beyond the conventional human senses. Will you please stop those sounds? They're making me nervous. Soul bridge to the past is so bridge to be passed in order to leave the bodily restrictions of the flesh. Most scholars would kill even for a hint about one of its lost ingredients. That's something I was on the lookout for throughout my career. A new formula is forming in my mind. I feel like there is a chance for me to produce, if not the original, then a variant of the legendary mixture, Tversai, with the new clues I have uncovered during my work here. By the way, now think that the shadow I've seen, is not the familiar, because I've seen the familiar now. I've seen the black cat. So the question arises again, who or what is that shadow? Antarctica, scientific historical timeline of the unoccupied continent. Who wrote this? Brown University Press, 1892. Whoa! Whoa! Somewhat humanoid in form, these sculptures initially reminded us that terracotta army sculptures carved as a funerary art, buried with the first emperor of China to protect him in the afterlife. But judging by the writings on some of the bas reliefs, now we believe that these wooden puppets or golems were used to carry out some tasks for their masters, just like the Egyptian Ushabtiu funerary figurines, which are the servants of the owner in the hereafter. We saw the golems in several sizes, and it was terrifying to see the huge ones sitting in silence on the carved and polished rock stools as if waiting for a command. What kind of command? And whose? Whose command? Oh man, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to see one of these golems. A trophy item. Oh, okay. I'm going to take a good guess, and guess that... What the... Oh, a handle? A lever. So I now have two paws. Wait, is there anything at the back? No? Why do they have this many Antarctica maps? What is this then? Pronunciation of a stasis. This seems like some kind of book about Egypt. Maybe. I don't know. I'm no expert. So, I'm now actually wanting to go back to the top floor before I follow that shadow again and scan the whole thing. The whole place. The same thing should be done outside. I should actually stop. Is there anything else here then? Wait a minute. When did I use my lever? The handle, I mean. When did I use my handle? There's nothing, I guess, here. I'm going to quickly check upstairs again before I stop. And on the next episode, I'm going to check the outside also. That is so creepy. It's so creepy. Oh, wait a minute, I think I couldn't have used that link elevator in any way. I actually think that because I now have a lever.
It's stuck.
Is there something here? Anything? Nothing. I guess this would have beeped if I had used this. God damn it.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
That's another thing. Where are my keys? Checking the radio room again, just in case.
Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
Wait a minute. This I didn't realize. What is this? I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
I have absolutely no idea what to... That's Morse code! Wait a minute, do that again? Please do it again. That was Morse code. That was Morse code. Pretty sure it was. Please do it again. Ah! What the? As I said in the previous episode, I don't know Morse code. But if you know, but if you know it, you figure it out, please. One more time. I think I can actually crack this if I could make that static go away. So there's a Morse code going around. Wait a minute.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
I actually now believe there's a secret outside. But that will have to wait for the next episode. I'm out of time. So I have two things to think about now. I really don't know Morse code. I never learned it. I have to try and lower the static in the radio if I can. But I don't know how to do it. In any case, yeah. There was a lot more questions now than there are answers. There are hints though. And then there was that plant. There's so many mysteries here. But in any case, perhaps there will be answers soon. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and check out my previous Let's Play videos if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!